Hello, my name is Tomara. In order to mitigate learning loss, San Jose Unified needs to implement support for equal access to education and train teachers to offer quality, relevant education. Teachers need more time in the day to prepare virtually distant lessons. Their workday needs to include more preparation time than the traditional school setting. In order to improve those academic outcomes for Black and Latino students specifically, our teachers need support in implementing culturally responsive practices. For example, forming ethnic studies and social emotional learning committees in which teachers co-create or curate materials that are then embedded into the curriculum by grade level, by content area to increase students' safety, the sense of community, their well-being in the school, promote student engagement, ownership of learning, and increase their performance. So San Jose Unified teachers should have guidance on providing this ongoing pedagogy. And in order to do that, we should partner with the Santa Clara County Office of Education for that guidance to evaluate our current practices in the classroom, to examine students' identities and backgrounds, and implement a curriculum that reflects them, and get feedback and action steps throughout the year. Teachers also need more guidance and to how to embed those lessons with those frameworks. Specifically, if we can have our instructional coaches get trained on how to implement social-emotional lessons, ethnic studies lessons, and use a universal design learning, universal design for learning framework, then we will be able to help our teachers prepare differentiated materials for the students to allow for choice when it comes to expressing their knowledge and to provide that multi-level engagement. So I think all of this will support learners of various needs, learning needs, social-emotional needs, and our students who are English language learners as well. Lastly, we need to offer students online platforms to perform better in math, reading, and writing. So while we're learning virtually right now, we need to make sure how can we have this platform be ongoingly throughout the year and potentially into the summer, as well as allow for parents to utilize this platform to help support their students in increasing their skill level. So online platforms to support students and making sure that we evaluate those programs, that they're evidence-backed, that they are in line with with our San Jose Unified goals, and they are allowing for us to see a diagnostic of the students' skills and compare it throughout the year with different benchmarks, and then see a summative assessment. And in some cases, we might need an ongoing learning platform, and then we just need an assessment tool where we are seeing how students are doing, but making sure that those are comparable. So definitely want to make sure that we can allow the district to seek those insights and that diagnostic data so we can help our students, specifically Black and Latino students, perform, as well as offer alternatives to an online curriculum through a universal design for learning, and be more responsive in ethnic studies and social emotional learning supports.